Welcome to the words of the day for May 7th. Here we go. First word is demagogue. This is a good word. It's not one we hear too often, but it is a leader who seeks support by appealing to popular desires and prejudices. Now, this is a noun. This describes somebody that tells you what you want to hear so that you will support them. They often don't use logic or things that make sense. They pretty much just tell you what you want to hear so that you follow them. Gotta watch out for these guys. Okay, reduce. Really easy. To make smaller. I think you guys can handle that one. I'll reduce how much time I spend on this one. Okay, inevitable. I like this word. You hear this one a lot. Inevitable means certain to happen, unavoidable. It's gonna happen, period. Okay, it is unavoidable. So, those are the words of the day. Remember, put these in chat. Send them to me in an email. You can do a Flipgrid. You can share a document with me. So make sure you're doing that. Now, here's what we're going to do next. Thank you for the marine iguana, Will. Let's see. So today for the creative writing. So remember yesterday we talked about action writing or like an action scene. And there was actually a pretty good start to it in our creative writing corner chat area. Please add to it. Add something short. You can just add a sentence, okay? But remember, try and keep it on topic, okay? So today we're going to talk about adjectives. Now, I know you probably can't read that, but if you think about the thesaurus day in history, that was filled with amazing words that we could use instead of boring ones. So I just Googled action adjectives and came up with this nice list. Now, I could say I was running through the forest and jumped over a large tree. Okay, large, it tells me how big it is. It's a good word, but it's kind of boring. So why don't I say a massive tree or a enormous tree or a colossal tree, something like that. Another thing we can do is the ground that I fell on after I tripped was hard. Now, hard, it's a good word. It tells us, this desk is hard, but could I say the rigid ground stopped my fall or I fell on the hard ground? Okay. So, how about run? I was running. I will run. Now, I want to use it in, I'm going to say running. Okay, I was running from whatever it was that was behind me. Instead of that, I could maybe use the word dash or rush or sprint, or I scurried across the ground after I fell trying to get up. So what I want you guys to think about is use some of your tools. Use the thesaurus that you have online or in a book to get rid of some of those boring words and make it a little more exciting. So your writing prompt for today is to continue the running scene from yesterday. Remember, we're simply running through a forest. There's something chasing us. I think it was a tiger that was chasing us. But use some of these adjectives. If you already wrote something, go back and add some of these words. If you haven't written anything, just start writing a running scene or a chase scene. Remember, this is not the novel we're going to publish. This is not something we're going to share with everybody. This is practice. You are practicing writing, and the practice we're doing is a scene in a jungle where somebody's getting chased by a tiger. Doesn't matter what happened before, doesn't matter what happened after. We are practicing this action sequence. So instead of saying walk, we could say stroll or a wander, okay? Instead of saying somebody is kind, let's say something like they're courteous or loving or patient or considerate. Are you happy or are you elated or delighted or jovial? So use some of these words that give us a little more spark, a little more feeling. Okay, let's try and stick away or stay away from some of the boring ones. Post this in Teams, put it in our creative writing corner, send it to me in an email, write it on a piece of paper, and then throw it away. It's totally up to you. Okay, I'll see you guys later.